Hey there gorgeous stunners, and welcome to today's future spouse pick a card reading with me, the high maintenance hippie, where I want to find out why you're SE actually drawn towards your future spouse. And no, this is not a Christmas special reading, it is actually the week between Christmas and New Year's, and I wanted to put on this jumper because one, it is absolutely freezing here, and two, it says Merry Kiss My Ass. I love that. I also want to introduce you to the new member of the family, which is Tiny the dwarf hamster. So everybody say hello Tiny. Hey Tiny. Maybe one day I can get him out and show you guys. Maybe he can sit on the table with me when I do your readings, but hopefully I don't accidentally pop a deck on him. But yes, if you want to find out the juicy information in today's future spouse pick a card reading, I need you to pick one of these three piles. Pile number one, we have God. Pile number two, we have Queen, and pile number three, we have Femme Fatale. I highly recommend that you go with your first gut instinct. Spirit is going to guide you towards a pile which has the most relevant information for you. And once you have chosen your pile, I shall see you in your reading. Hey there gorgeous, pile number one, welcome to your reading. Let's find out why you are SE actually drawn towards your future spouse. So you chose the God card, and I'm also getting Goddess energy here too. It makes me think that this person has a very powerful presence. This person may have a very noticeably powerful appearance. They could be somebody who is very good looking, strikingly good looking. I do feel that they are the kind of person that turns heads. Whenever they walk into a room, this could be because they are exceptionally good looking. It could be that they are in like perfect condition when it comes to their physique, or it could be that they are quite a large person, so they do take up a lot of space physically as well as a lot of space when it comes to that very powerful aura. So I'm getting you noticing this person with your eyes first and foremost, pile number one. So I feel for my pile number ones, you could be people who are naturally very drawn to people's physical appearances, or somebody who goes very weak at the knees for a attractive person. But yeah, it's like I'm seeing you in a room and you just being like, wow, I cannot take my eyes off this person. Does also make me think that there could be something with the eyes with this person as well. Could be very striking eyes, could be very innocent eyes. I'm kind of getting an energy coming through of somebody who is very big, somebody who looks very fierce, yet their eyes being very innocent and very kind. So it's like they have this intimidating physical appearance, but when you look into their soul, you can see that there's like a little puppy dog in there. And I think potentially pile number ones, you find this quite endearing. Now I'm getting Aries energy for this person. I'm getting Cancerian energy for this person. For you guys, I'm getting some Libra, Taurus, Virgo energy. Bear in mind that you can mix and match these zodiac signs to suit whoever it suits, okay? So if you resonate with any of those zodiac signs, this is for you. Now I do think this person may tell you that their weight fluctuates, and maybe this is the reason why they are so focused in on their physical appearance and their health in particular. Now this person has this very, and even if this is a feminine, this person has a very strong masculine energy. Like, I've got this masculine energy, everything's under control. I think this person is naturally very authoritative as well. So this person is able to get power in any situation that they're in. They're able to get people to listen to them, to notice them in any situation that they're in. And I do think for you guys, pile number ones, you could be quite masculine yourselves. So I could be speaking to some masculines, or I could be speaking to some feminines who naturally are very powerful feminines here. Because I'm feeling like you guys, standing up straight, chest out, you're the kind of people that aren't going to take any BS. You're the kind of people who won't be told. But there's something around this person entering your life and them being able to, without it being toxic, because I don't feel like it's toxic at all, but them being able to take control, them being able to like somewhat tame you, pile number one, And I don't think many of you have met many people who are able to tame you. So when this person comes in and you naturally feel intimidated, it kind of excites you at the same time. There's something very trustworthy about this person as well. So you don't mind allowing them to take control. But also this could be exactly the same in the bedroom. There's something coming through around my pile number ones potentially being very particular in the bedroom or being quite controlling in the bedroom just because you have a specific way that you guys get off. It's like, you know the route, you want to tell the person the route so that you can definitely guarantee getting off in the bedroom, yeah? But there's something around this person and them doing something to you physically, like weakening you, pile number one, in the most asexual way, okay? Not weakening you in any toxic ways, just weakening you in a very asexual way, where you are happy to allow this person to go their own way when it comes to you in the bedroom, when it comes to your body. And again, I just think when you get into bed with this person, you're going to discover more about yourself. You're going to discover new avenues to get you off. You're going to discover that your body can do things that your body has never been able to do before. So you could have some first times with this person. Now, some of you, this could be the first person that you have sex with. But for those of you who are seasoned sexers, yeah, you could have some first times with this person. I'm even feeling for some of you, you may have never internally OG'd. So never OG'd, means orgasm, guys. Never OG'd through intercourse. And you may do that for the first time with this person, because I'm seeing all of these wands here. So for those of you who are looking for somebody with a D, they could have a very nice wand, a very big wand, or there's something around the energy around that wand that makes you do something that you've never done before. Okay, I'm even feeling like squirting here, okay, squirting, all that kind of stuff. Again, you know, it's these things that they're making your body do that your body has never done before. Okay. Now, the lovely thing about this person as well is they've got all of this masculine energy and they're very confident as well. They've got this natural air of confidence about them. But they also have like a lovely balance of this very like Cancerian, moony kind of energy as well, which is emotional, it's caring. There is an emotional intelligence to this person as well, an emotional maturity to this person. So this is somebody who will go to the ends of the earth for you, is what I'm hearing here. I'm also seeing something else around this person is they never stop. They're very, very active. They're always busy. They never stop. I feel like they're at the gym a lot. So I do feel that when you get in a relationship with this person, the third party is going to be the gym. So bear that in mind. But if you're somebody who's a gym goer yourself, you might really enjoy going to the gym together. I do feel for some of you who want to hit the gym a bit harder, or you want to kind of perfect your exercise regime, this person is going to be able to help you with that. They're going to be able to advise you. I'm seeing a couple where you're spotting each other, so when you're helping each other lift weights and things like that. I'm also getting the energy now that this person could be a personal trainer, or they could be like a sports instructor of some kind. It doesn't have to be, that's not going to be for everybody, but that's coming through very, very strongly here. Or they could be somebody who used to play sports in their youth. They could be an ex-footballer. Okay, we could be looking at somebody who, yeah, was quite successful with sports in their youth if they do not work in the fitness and health and sports industry now. So you are so actually drawn to this person because they feel like a massive victory to you. There's so much pride around this person for you. Like, you absolutely love having this person on your arm, and vice versa, they love having you on their arm too. It's like if they are a god looking for a female, you are the goddess, or if you're a god looking for a god, you are the two gods. female looking for female, we're looking at two goddesses, okay? So you truly are their counterpart. It does make me think, pile number ones, maybe you guys have shot your aim a league down in previous partnerships. Maybe you've never been with anyone who you find like ultimately physically attractive. Kind of makes me want to backtrack a little bit from what I said at the beginning of this reading, where I said part number ones, I think you guys go weak at the knees for a good looking person, for an attractive person. But I kind of want to say maybe this is a new necessity for you. Because I'm kind of going into my own experiences now, where previously I've gone for relationships where I've been like drawn to them from my soul. So it doesn't really matter what they look like. My previous partners, I have found them attractive. I most certainly have, but I've never been initially drawn to them through their physical appearance. It's been a different kind of pull. So potentially, guys, if some of you pile number ones aren't normally drawn to people through physical attraction, maybe this is a first as well. That you're actually, you're going to go for somebody that you are drawn to physically, rather than that kind of blinded soul pull, if you know what I mean. And I do feel like you guys are going to have that soul pull. You guys are going to have more than just this physical attraction, because this is going to be your future spouse. But maybe you've never been pulled towards anyone who's been exceptionally attractive before. Maybe this could even be a confidence thing. Maybe previously you'd fear the people that you were physically attracted to. Bear in mind, this isn't for everybody, but it's kind of coming through now, and mildly from my own experiences as well. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But yeah, this time you are highly physically attracted to somebody when you meet this person, and you are so proud to call them yours. You want to show them off. It's making me think of Doja Cat. Every single song I quote at the moment through December has been Doja. What is it with Doja Cat? I love her, but yeah, I said this in a previous reading. It's like, because I can only quote Doja songs, it sounds like I only ever listen to Doja Cat. I listen to so much music, but I'm hearing like Agora Hills. I want to show you off. I want to show you off. You know that song. You probably do. I actually don't know any of the other words, but I love it. Yeah, so it's like you want to show this person off. Maybe in this relationship, you're like, this is my partner, this is my husband, or this is my wife, this is my person. With the Six of Wands energy as well, it's giving me very... the kind of energy where there's a lot of, I kind of want to say gossip around you and them. Just gonna burp, sorry guys. Sorry, that's how I burp, my hiccup. I think I'm missing a flap in my throat. But I don't know whether you're somebody that people are very interested in. You could have a level of fame. They could have a level of fame here as well, so bear that in mind. But I don't know whether you're somebody that people like to talk about, whether you're somebody where people are all up in your business, or whether when you meet this person, it's them who has this energy, but together there's a lot of people interested in your connection. A lot of people potentially wanting to be with you, and potentially a lot of people wanting to be with them as well. And when you guys come together, there's like a lot of like gossip, bit of jealousy, but also a lot of support around this connection too. But it kind of, again, that Agora Hills, it's like, they can watch while you hit it, boy, or something like that. But basically in that song, she's like talking about him having to get used to her fans, him hitting it while people are watching, all that kind of stuff. So it could also be a pride thing with you guys, like a bit of a flexy kind of pride thing, where it's like you guys are like flexing, you're showing off, showing each other off, and that gets you a bit horny, pile number ones. Also, another reason why you are actually drawn to your future spouse is their energy, is their stamina. It's like you watch them lift weights. It's like I can just see you And if this is a man seeking a woman as well, because I don't want to exclude anybody here, there's something around you looking at their muscle tone in particular. So with a female and a female, or a male looking for a female, I'm seeing the person, or you guys, sorry, number one's like looking at their like thighs, something around the muscles in their thighs, something around like the muscles in their legs, maybe even the calves. Like big, like, or strong thighs, calves, and then these dainty little ankles, and being quite like mesmerized by that. And if you are a male looking for a male or a female looking for a male, I'm seeing you guys particularly being very zoned in on the arms in particular here. It's like you look at this muscle tone and you're just like, damn, like take me now. Something about picking up as well, like your person picking you up, taking you when they want to, you feeling a little bit weak, a little bit helpless, in a way that you have never felt weak and never felt helpless before. Yeah, with this person, there's just such a beautiful mix of masculine and feminine energy here. Strong fire energy and strong water energy as well. It's giving me the duality between, or the connection, sorry, between between Aries and Scorpio, because Aries is ruled by Mars. Aries is a fire sign, and then you've got Scorpio, which is traditionally ruled by Mars, which is a water sign. So it's giving me that very Mars energy. This person could be that very Martian kind of person. And another thing as well, just to end off, you guys are like really obsessed with each other. There's an obsession there between you. There is, again, that ownership, like I own you kind of thing, but both of you are putting ownership on the other person, and you're so wrapped up in this sexual energy that surrounds you both, where it creates a bit of like a sexual obsession between you guys. Definitely the hormones attracting you to them and them to you first and foremost. Definitely something hormonal. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys just naturally get very like when you first meet, like you just get like horny in each other's presence, and that's how you lock eyes, and that's how you notice each other for the first time, because you feel that chemical reaction before anything else. But obviously on top of that, everything else grows. The love grows, the bond grows. But initially with you guys, I do think it's a chemical, hormonal, very SE actual reaction between you guys. Do also want to say, with Cancer here and the moon here, you guys will be very fertile together, I feel. So you're not looking for kids when you meet this person, make sure you're careful, because for part number one, you guys could end up having kids before the relationship really takes off, if you know what I mean. Relationship's going to take off regardless whether you have kids or not. This is your future spouse, but you could have kids very prematurely. Just realise as well, the 5th house, which rules children as well. For some of you, you may already have kids with this person if you do already know who this person is. So also bear that in mind. Right then, pile number one. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope it helped in some way. Please like this video if you made it this far. Yes. Please like the video if you made it this far. Subscribe if you like content like this, because it lets me know that you want to see more content like this from me. Comment down below if you've got anything to say at all, because I love hearing from you. Goodbye from me, goodbye from Santa, goodbye from my brand new hamster called Tiny. And yeah, take care of yourselves. I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Hello there, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out why you are SE actually drawn towards your future spouse. So you guys chose the Queen card, and I do feel a protective and nurturing energy from your future spouse. This could be the kind of partner who takes a mother role or a father role. This could be the kind of partner that you call daddy. But it doesn't have to be as blatant as that. It literally could be that they're just naturally very protective of you, and they make you feel safe with them, as you did when you were a child with your caregiver or with your trusted caregiver. But naturally this person may want to have children with you. They may express very early on in the relationship that they want to have children with you, or this person could already be a parent, so bear that in mind also. Now, there's something very effortless about their authority. They don't need to throw their authority around. They don't need to prove themselves in any way. It's like they have a natural authority and a natural ease to them. I do feel that this person has a beautiful mix of masculine and feminine energy. This is the kind of masculine that there's like so much patience with them. So when we're looking at their masculine side, it's not a fiery masculine, a masculine that needs to prove a point, a masculine that needs to throw their weight around. Their masculine energy, whether they're male or female, their masculine energy is so sure of themselves, so grounded and so patient. It's like, I ain't got time for that kind of masculine energy. And then when it comes to their feminine energy, again, you know, I'm getting the same kind of energy. It's very I know my worth kind of energy with this person. But they have this beautiful mix between masculine and feminine energy. So they really are very whole as a person, very patient, very sure of themselves. I want to say there's security that lives within them, and because they are so secure, you feel so secure in their presence and you feel so secure within the relationship. Now, for some of you, you could have a childhood connection with this person. This could be directly, as in you guys knew each other from childhood. Maybe you guys are childhood sweethearts, or it could be indirectly. You guys grew up potentially in the same area. You guys went to the same school, maybe not even at the same time. Or maybe you guys have got some connection, some way, somehow, when you guys were younger, because that's coming through too. Now, this person is very intuitive, and I do want to say, if they're thinking about you in any way, especially actually, you're going to pick up on that and you're going to think about them. It kind of makes me feel that you are initially picking up on their actual desires towards you. So when it comes to this person, I wouldn't be surprised if you, how do I describe this? So just say you're, and it doesn't have to be this exactly, this is just an example, but just say you're into very slow, intimate sex. For some reason, when you meet this person, you're going to develop a kink for like very rough and ready sex. And you're literally going to be like, that's weird because I've never really desired that type of sex before. But I'm desiring like particular kinks with this person. I do want to say you're picking up on their kinks. As I said, it doesn't have to be that exactly. That is just an example, okay? So just say you've never been into butts before. Like you may be like, I don't know what it is, but I'm really into my spouse's butt. This doesn't have to be in the bedroom, okay? But I'm really into their butt. But it may be because it's your spouse who has like a butt fetish, that loves butts, okay? You get what I'm saying here. But they are naturally very intuitive, very psychic. There's a very strong connection between you guys psychically. I won't be surprised if you put your synastry charts together, you find a lot of Neptune conversations going on within your synastry charts. If you don't know what a synastry chart is, you take your chart, you take your partner's chart, you put the charts on top of each other, and you see how all of the planets interact and speak to each other. By the way, I do offer synastry readings. You can book that through my Lovers reading on my Etsy shop. So check the link down below if you do want a personal reading with me, because I do them. But yes, I won't be surprised if there's a lot of Neptunian energy between you guys. I do feel like the Neptunian energy does talk about past life connections between you guys too, okay? So the most certain will probably be a past life connection here, and I do want to say with past lives coming up now, it is most probably a past life connection where you guys were in an actual relationship, and there's something around you guys getting it on for the first time and just knowing each other's bodies, being so familiar with each other's bodies. And it is because you guys have touched bodies before. You guys do know each other from a previous lifetime. I also want to say, and I do feel this for a lot of you, this person may be of a different culture to you. For a lot of you, this could actually be overseas. This person could actually be overseas, because with this Neptune energy here too, I do feel that there could be a distance between you guys. It could be you guys coming from very different backgrounds, even if you are of the same culture and living in the same country. Culture keeps going out. But again, there's some distance between you. I don't know whether this is going to start off as a long distance relationship. I'm feeling that so strongly, regardless of the situation that you guys are in. This starts off as a long distance relationship, or a relationship where you guys can't see each other very often, maybe because both of you are very busy, you're both working a lot. There could even be some issues around houses as well coming through. I'm also feeling slow movement through previous heartbreak as well here too. Wanting to take your time. So that distance for some of you could just be wanting to take your time. But yeah, I'm feeling overseas travel or some kind of long distance travel for a lot of you when it comes to this person. Like the kind of energy of, why am I drawn to this person when this person is the least accessible to me? Well, it's because you know each other from a past life. And I do want to say, upon the Wands, I did get that they were initially drawn to each other through their hormones, through sex. You guys are initially drawn to each other through that soul pull, that energy, that recognition of each other's soul. So yeah. But when it comes to the sex and why you're actually drawn to them, it's a little bit of a case of impatience here. Like, I want them now. I want to hold them now. Like, the distance between you guys is making the heart grow fonder, but it's also making what's in the pants grow fonder as well. Now, this person really is your wish fulfillment. I want to say being with this person may bring you some kind of abundance or some kind of step up in some way. And I know this sounds very superficial upon number twos, and I'm not saying that you guys are superficial, but there's something around this being so perfect, is what I want to say. So perfect. Everything you've ever wanted and more. Literally being your wish fulfillment. But again, upon number twos, I'm feeling this draw with you to want to like make love to this person. It's like when you're apart from this person, you desire just holding them, being in their arms. There's a safety. And this safety could come from the fact that they could be quite wealthy or have something that you want or desire. It could even be like they have advice for you, they have support for you, which is going to help you heal something. But yeah, like you're actually drawn to them because they make you feel so safe, because it just feels so nice to be in their arms, because it just feels so nice to be in their energy. It just feels so nice to be laying underneath them and them just taking care of your body. Like, it is very intimate, very kind of touchy-feely, very warm between you guys. So you're drawn to them through a safety that they bring you, a kind of daddy kind of energy, like a mommy kind of energy that they bring you. But you're also drawn to them because you can't have it all at once with this person. There's delays, there's distance, and it makes you a little bit like, oh, kind of, oh, I want them now kind of energy. And it's driving you a little bit wild, and vice versa. It's going to drive this person wild as well. I do feel a lot of like psychic messages between you both with this distance. So it could be like if one of you like masturbates, the other one is going to feel it. If one of you is thinking erotic thoughts about the other person could literally be in the office and all of a sudden just like, oh my god, why am I suddenly feeling like highly turned on? Because you've got this psychic connection with this person. You're feeling each other's actual energy for each other. And this is really beautiful here. And initially when I saw this, 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, it does make me think that you guys do need to make one big move to be with each other. Someone will have to move home to be with the other person. It's come up in so many aspects of this reading. But there's something around this big move to be with each other, knowing very early on in the relationship that this big move is necessary for you guys to be with each other. This big move is necessary for you guys to make this work, because you both know that you struggle to be apart from each other, so you know that the separation isn't a long-term option for you. You know that you're both going to struggle to have a long-distance relationship. You find out very soon on, you're both too sensitive, you're both too connected, you desire each other's touch and safety too much to be separated. But there's something around the nervousness and the risk around this big move to be with each other that really turns you both on. Again, there's risk with you guys. This risk, this distance, it creates this asexual tension between you guys. And reflecting, you guys mirroring each other. You're really asexually drawn to this person because you are of the same energy. I don't know whether any of you have ever felt this, but I've always said, and I don't mean to be conceited here, but I've always said, if I met another Sarah, I'm Sarah by the way, hello, nice to meet you. If I met another Sarah, even though I'm not a lesbian, although at the same time, I definitely explore. I always say things I don't need to say, don't I? I always say too much. But even though, I'd say I'm straight. I'd say I'm pretty straight. Let's call it 95% straight, okay? But if I met another Sarah, I think I'd make love to her, because I love me. And I just want to hold me, kiss me. Like, it sounds so weird, doesn't it? Oh my God, I wish I never started this. But I would want to make love to me, because I love me. I know how proud I am of me, okay? Please tell me some of you. Please tell me some of you feel the same. If you do, please comment down below so I don't feel like an absolute weirdo. But also another thing, this take me back to a dream I had once. So this was back in the day, I was probably about 14, 15, of a time in my life where I was highly, highly insecure. Probably a time of my life where I didn't really love myself. And I kept having this reoccurring dream. This reoccurring dream was me meeting up with a guy, this particular guy, same guy every single time. Now, I'm not the kind of person to have reoccurring dreams. This is probably one of the only reoccurring dreams I've had in my entire life. But this guy was absolutely amazing. Even to this day, I'm like, oh, he was so amazing. He was blonde, blue-eyed, fair-skinned, like me. Fairly slim, but well-built. He was funny, he was kind, he was understanding. We just got on like a house on fire, and I swear to God, I fell in love with this man in this reoccurring dream, even though it was probably a boy then, because he was probably only about my age in the dream. Anyway, I realised eventually that that man was me. That man was the masculine version of me, everything I embody in masculine form. And once I realised that, I stopped having the reoccurring dream. And that reoccurring dream was there to say to me, you've just fell in love with you in that dream. You think that person's someone else and you fell in love with them. Look closely. That person you fell in love with was you. Now love yourself. So I absolutely love that dream. Such an amazing reoccurring dream. Such an amazing series of dreams that was. But it's giving me this energy with you guys. Same as my dream. You look at this person and you see either the masculine or the feminine version of you. Or if you're both same gender, again, it could be that one of you embodies more of the masculine energy, the other one embodies more of the feminine energy. But you see yourselves in each other, and you're so drawn to be close to each other, to make love to each other. This is the thing, if I met me, if another Sarah came and walked in here now, I mean, I'm not going to straight away sleep with them. I'm going to introduce myself, and I'm going to have a chat with them first. But if I was going to have sex with myself, I would never want to have rough, kind of kinky sex with me. I want to make love to me. Do you know what I mean? And that's what this energy is here. Like, you want to make love to this person because you see yourself in this person. And I know that sounds weird, but it just is what it is. And I've got to say what I see. But also, for some of you, when you find this relationship, if you haven't already, when it comes to the long distance, if there's a lot of questioning, oh, is this going to work? Does this person feel the same way as me? This reflecting card is also telling you that there is shared feelings. You both feel the same about each other. So that's a little bit of a future word of the wise for you guys to say when you do meet this person. If you do have any confusion because of the distance, whatever that distance may be, you guys do feel the same about each other. The feelings are mutual. Don't worry. You guys will live with each other. You guys will make that move to be with each other at some point within this connection. But yes, that is why you're initially sexually drawn to them, guys. And after that, again, it's like a lot of love making between you guys. A lot of just feeling so comfortable in each other's arms. And again, you know, I just generally think that you guys won't be able to get off the same way as you do together with anybody else, because there's that connection, there's that intuition, there's that psychic telepathic thing between you guys where you just know what each other wants in the bedroom. You just know how to navigate each other's bodies, you just know how to make each other climax and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, pile number 2s, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please, please, please drop me a like. It really does help the video circulate, helps the channel grow, la-di-da-da-da. Comment down below if you have anything to say at all. Also comment down below if you would have sex with yourself, if you met yourself. I want to know these things. I know. The thing is though, like whenever I ask people to comment things down below, I always forget what I've asked. So I'm going to randomly have people in the comments saying, I definitely have sex with myself if I met myself. And I'll just be there like a week later reading the comments just like, I have no idea why somebody would say something like that. Probably forget I asked you to. Which is even funnier. It's even funnier. Drop it down below. Would you not have sex with yourself if you met yourself? And last but not least, subscribe if you like content like this so that I know that you want to see more content like this. Take care of yourselves, pile number 2. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out why you are actually drawn towards your future spouse. And you chose the Femme Fatale card. Now, straight away, I can hear the words, just hold it. And I think you know what I mean. Just hold the D. And it's in a little bit of a frustrated kind of tone of voice. So I don't know whether you're going to hear your future spouse say this, if you are dealing with a masculine here. And if you're the masculine yourself, I don't know whether you're going to end up saying that in one of your first encounters, or maybe one of the first times you meet, or something along those lines. I'm also getting an energy around frustration here, very sexual frustration. With this just hold it statement. Such a random thing to say, just hold it. It also tells me that potentially you guys could could start out as being quite superficial. Maybe you don't know what you want, maybe they don't know what they want, maybe you guys do both know what you want, but there's some fears around this. There's just something around you guys starting off on a very superficial basis. Maybe you're both quite materialistic. I've got to say, with this pile, it is more complex than pile number 1 and pile number 2. When I pulled these cards, I literally said, all right then, here we go. Because I was like, okay, there's complexity to this pile. So I need to try and organize my thoughts here, because there's like 1,000 things jumping out at me. So yeah, there could be an element of money and power to this connection, materialism to this connection, a lot of mystery when it comes to this connection. I definitely want to say this is a karmic connection, guys, and I don't want people to fear the word karmic. Karma can be positive, karma can be negative. This is your future spouse, okay? So we are looking more at the positive karma, but I do feel that you guys have met in a previous lifetime. You've came together in this lifetime to either help each other transcend or elevate, or somebody needs to repay someone for something from a past lifetime. I do feel this repayment is going to be positive. It could be that one of you ends up being highly giving and generous within the relationship. And yeah, like I don't know why, but I feel that it could be your your future spouse who ends up being very giving, very generous, very serving, and you get a lot of benefits from this relationship, which you question. Maybe you question why you deserve this connection. Maybe they question how they were able to get you. Maybe they question how you could ever love them. Materialism, so strong here right now. Materialism, very strong Scorpio energy here too. And that Scorpio energy is money, it is power. I don't know whether there's somebody, and sorry, this one's going to go a little bit deeper, guys. I don't know whether there's somebody in this connection or both people in this connection who have self-esteem issues. And maybe you need to feed your self-esteem through materialism of some kind. I'm getting a lot of flex with this pile as well. Pile number 3 is, I feel that this person is going to come into your life and they're going to hit you like a lorry. They're going to hit you like a ton of bricks. I think it's going to come in very suddenly, and it's going to end an old cycle and start a brand new cycle here with the Death and the Page of Wands. So when it comes to the energy of your future spouse, there's this Libra energy, so they are well balanced. They are somebody who's very fair. There could be somebody who looks very attractive. They could be somebody who's very well articulated, manners, very polite, a good communicator. But then there's this 12th house energy here. And I think you may pick up on the fact that this person is a lot deeper than they make out. That there's a lot more under the surface. That there's an ocean living inside of them. Because there's something around them being very protective over their emotions, being very protective over their spirituality is what I want to say. I really feel, upon number 3, is that you're here to crack this person open. You're here to point out their wounds. For some reason I wanted to say you're here to point out their inappropriacy. And this is that crazy pull you have. It's a karmic pull, and they do say karmic connections are drawn through sex. Karmic connections tend to have a very, very, very strong sexual bond, because it's that sexual bond that's going to keep you stuck together and meshed together throughout the karmic cycle. So I feel like they're here to serve you in some way, and you're here to crack them open in some way, pile number 3, when it comes to your future spouse. Now, so much physical attraction here with you guys. You're very, very physically attracted to one another. You're both very, very attractive as well. There's something very sexy about both of your auras. I won't be surprised if you both have a lot of Scorpio in your charts. I do also have a Venus here, so I don't know whether we've got a Venus in Scorpio or a Venus conjunct Pluto, opposite Pluto, some kind of energy there. Venus in the 5th house here with you guys. But there's something around the sex just being out of this world is what I want to say. I think when you guys do the deed, you ain't never had it like that before. But this sexual connection and bond you have is to keep you together whilst you work through this karmic cycle in this lifetime. Something around kids here too. Somebody really wanting children. I don't know whether one of you spots the other person and is like, right, I want your genes. Okay, again, it's like I'm just getting like a grabbing, kind of like engulfing energy with this connection. And pile number 3 is, I genuinely think you're going to like it. I don't think any of you are going to be like, oh my God, is my future spouse going to try and engulf me? Like, I'm getting the underlying energy here rather than the surface energy, but the underlying energy is deep. And it goes very, very, very deep. So deep that there's no light. This is the weirdest explanation of a reading that I think I've ever done. But I'm just trying to get my head around it. But this is the thing, like, no one's ever going to be able to reach those depths. with your future spouse and vice versa, because you both have the maps to go that deep with one another. This energy is an unbreakable bond. When you meet this person, that bond is created and the padlocks are on. Like, you are not going to be able to be apart from each other. And if you guys were, you're going to really struggle. This is probably one of the most serious long-term contracts you will ever sign in this lifetime when it comes to this person. And I want to say, watch out, but not watch out in a bad way or in a fearful way. I just want to say watch out as in, like, buckle up, get ready for the ride, because you ain't getting out of it. Pile number 3s. But they're deep, they're serious, but they like to hide the serious depth that they have. You want to say obsessive as well with this person, through materialism, through airs and graces. You're also very actually drawn to the fact that this person takes control. They take control of their own life. They have a way of being able to take control of your life, not in a toxic way, not in a forceful way, but there's a trust with this person, and this person, you feel like everything's under control when this person's around. So it makes you feel more inclined to be intimate with them, because when you're around this person, there's no worries in the world. They don't leave you anything to worry about. They take on the burdens, they do the worrying. Again, it's that karmic connection. They are serving you in some way in this lifetime, within this connection. So you are free. And if you are a feminine, okay, you are free to be a feminine. You are free, you've got freedom, you've got free time to make sure you look the part. You don't have to be stressed, so you have time to kind of be sexual. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're a feminine who's ever had to delve into their masculine energy, you will know that when a feminine is in their masculine energy, they ain't turned on. I've been there. If I am stressed, if I'm fearing for my own survival, I'm not going to want to have sex. But this person comes in, they take control, and the freedom just makes you feel way more flowy and free when it comes to that sexual energy. It's like you want to do it all day, every day with this person, because they allow you to feel free. And because you feel free, you feel sexy. It's also a really good mental connection between you guys, a good understanding of each other. I think you guys could be very misunderstood to other people, and then you come together and you guys understand each other. So I feel like I've said this in a previous reading recently, but it's like a jigsaw piece. You guys are very weird jigsaw pieces, and you've never been able to find where you fit before. But then you guys meet each other and you find that you are the same or very similar, and that you both fit together when you don't fit in anywhere else. I just generally can't think of an easy way to describe what I'm trying to say. But you're misunderstood people who understand each other, in short. That's all I need to say, isn't it? I didn't need to try and over-explain. But with this air energy as well, and these mountains, there's a challenge when it comes to this person. A challenge. And again, I think that challenge is more on a spiritual basis rather than a physical basis. So they pose a challenge to you, but you don't necessarily know what the challenge is. It's like a big mystery around this. The mystery is, why do I feel this way about this person? I have no idea how I feel this way about this person. It's a mystery. But it's a mystery on the physical plane, but it's not a mystery on the spiritual plane. The reason why they're a challenge is because you guys do have a challenge together, because this is a karmic connection. And the reason that mystery is there is because there is something that you guys need to solve. But again, it's on that spiritual plane, it's not on that physical plane. I'd also want to say with there as well, there could be a lot of movement with you guys. You guys could travel together a lot. And the South Node. This person could take you back to your youth. It could be this freedom that this person allows. Three of Cups as well can talk about drinking, partying. South Node is the past. I don't know whether this person pulls you back into a past self, a past version of yourself, a time where, sorry, I just hiccuped, a time where you were having a lot more fun, where you felt a lot more jovial. Being with this person as well could make you feel like a teenager. It could feel like young love if this isn't young love here. And I think that's another thing, like, this person may fill you with more energy. And it's this energy and this return to a happier time which makes you more promiscuous, which makes you more experimental, which makes you, yeah, I'm just hearing that you didn't know that you could ever feel that way again, is what I'm hearing very strongly here. So there's an energy and soul growth and illuminate. And that's the purpose for you guys being together. To illuminate the truth in one another. If this is a very materialistic connection, if there's a lot of material on the surface when it comes to this connection, it's breaking each other down to their most authentic selves so that they can live their most authentic life and help each other's souls grow, help each other ascend. This was a little bit mishmashed, a little bit up, down, a little bit left and right, a little bit all over the place. Because I didn't want to get too specific because I didn't feel like it would resonate with everybody. But yeah, this one is deep. And I'm going to leave that there. So point number 3. If you did like this video and you made it this far, I do ask that you drop me a like, and please comment down below if this resonates with you, and tell me your story if you feel comfortable to do so also, as I'd like to hear if anybody does resonate with this. If any of you have already met this person, let me know what's going on, because it's a little bit complex. Beautiful, no doubt, very SEXy, deep. Whenever anything goes deep, you know it goes complex. But yeah, this is like a tight bond with you guys. And also subscribe if you do like this content. It lets me know that you want to see more of it. And until next time, pile number 3s, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.